Headed to Total Truck today, gonna get some new goodies on the vehicle and kind of a special thing going on this week. So glad you made it to the video. We got finished getting some stickers on the trucks, and so I kind of had a free day, so I came up to Hatcher's Pass and gonna check it out. Haven't been here, so this is the first time. Gonna just see what Hatcher's Pass is about and probably camp somewhere around here. Well, I camped last night up on Hatcher's Pass, and it wasn't planned, so I didn't really have any research on it, other than knowing it's Hatcher's Pass. It's only open for a limited time because when the snow gets there, you can't get there. So felt a little unprepared as far as finding a camp, but it was beautiful. It was fogged in the morning. It's getting loud right now because probably, I think you can hear it. There's like a river right next to me. I'm about to go look at. But it was pretty crowded. And there's so much to see there that I plan on going back next summer and doing a full thing. So this was just kind of a little quick, but here, let me show you the water. It's amazing. But yeah, pretty amazing, pretty awesome. Alaska just never fails, man. Never fails. So looking forward to more adventures and doing more things. So plan for today, I'm probably gonna go back to Anchorage. I've got to be at Total Truck in the morning tomorrow. So I'm gonna camp closer to Anchorage, and I'll probably go tonight to Buffalo Wild Wings if they've got one. I don't even know if they have one. And I'm gonna stock up on some wings and put them in the fridge because I can. That's what we do. So I made it back to Anchorage, and I'm gonna have lunch, and I am not able to get Buffalo Wild Wings in the Kenai Peninsula. In fact, this is the closest place that I can get Buffalo Wild Wings, and it is 2.5, 3 hours away. So we're going to take full advantage, and we're going to run in, since we're in Anchorage anyway, and spend some time eating Buffalo Wild Wings and watching a little bit of NFL football. I got to get much better at actually setting up camp on camera, because I never do it. It's already set up for the most part. So got the awning back on. There was a debacle. I was trying to lower it and it came off, so had my buddy Justin come and help me get it on. Got, of course, the quick pitch rooftop tent up. The awning is from Big Country 4x4, and it's the first freestanding 270 awning ever made, I guess. Got the stickers on the truck because we're getting ready for the event. That's what this whole week has been about, is just getting ready for this BFGoodrich K03 launch for the new K03 tires. They're doing a thing here in Alaska. Craig with Alaska Overlander and Total Truck Accessories is their person here, and so he's my person, and so he was like, hey, we need help with this, can be a guide. So I'm getting to be a guide for the BFGoodrich K03 release launch here in Alaska. If you look at my what are they called, shorts from YouTube, then you'll see that 37-inch K03 tires, the only ones in existence are at the shop right now. Not scheduled to be made until 2026, so it'll still be a little while before those out to the public. I get mine this week. Doesn't have them on yet. We're gonna get a lift, all the things, do the stuff, and then go to our place to go and have the photo shoots and the event and taking people out for rides. Like, it's just gonna be crazy. I can't wait. Cannot wait. So tonight we're camping at Bird Creek. We're south of Anchorage. It's a pay-for campsite. I didn't mean to make you dizzy there. It's a pay-for campsite. 20 bucks really isn't that bad, and it's close to town. I've got to be at Total Truck at 8 a.m. tomorrow, so I didn't want to be too far away. Hatcher's Pass last night. Wish I'd gotten more video, but I was a little, to be honest, I was a little all discombobulated with it because I hadn't planned on camping out last night, at least not at Hatcher's Pass. I thought what we were doing was going to take 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. We got it all done on Saturday, so they were like, "You're free." I was like, my free is 3 hours away. So I ended up going camping, Hatcher's Pass. Cannot wait to go back. Unbelievable. But yeah, we're gonna camp here tonight, and then obviously be back at the shop. Let me set this down. Be back at the shop and start at getting the lift ready for this. All Dogs lift is going on, so it's a Fox lift with All Dog springs, and I've already got the parabolics, leaf springs in the back. So here at Bird Creek Campground, they do have some hiking trails around here. Now, I'm sure they're just really maintained nice hiking trails, nothing like some of you backpackers might want to experience. Joey, I'm talking to you. But these are just nice, like, little campsite hiking trails, and I figured maybe since we're here we might need to check those out. I know nothing about them at all. They've got little things sticking up. There's a four-way right here, and then over here, and you can see the people over there. They do have spots where, you know, it's just nice little motivational speeches. It's what I've seen so far. But let's go check it out a little bit. I don't know how much trail there is. We're gonna go this way. Hopefully I don't get too lost. And we'll just see what we can find. Let's go. Maybe those little trails, that one even says there's a toilet that way. So this must be a more main trail. So let's see. Beluga Public Use Cabin. Available for reservation. What? That thing looks awesome. I don't know if anybody's staying there, so I don't want to go check it out. There are no cars parked at the spots for the cabin. So we're going to go walk over there and check it out. I don't know if we're able to, but you know what? Everybody's pretty cool about things. I don't think it'd be a problem. Maybe I want to rent it someday. You know? Maybe. Might be kind of fun. Let's go check it out. I know you probably just got all reflection, but when you look in there, there's a table, there is an upstairs area. I couldn't tell like what's below the upstairs area. I'm doubtful that the bathroom. Very doubtful. I think these are just dry cabins with no real amenity to them. There's that back porch. I'm glad I came around this way. And let's go see. Okay, well, I was able to see better. There is not going to be any water. It's a dry cabin. Confirmed. The whole downstairs area is open. I think you could probably make the bench the bed. Looked like there was a bunch of like a wooden bench and a table. And then there's an upstairs area. Now, this thing's not very big, so it's probably upstairs, maybe sleep 2-4 people at the most. I don't know. Look it up online. but then you can take the trail down that way too. I think a couple just walked down there that I passed on the trail, so I'm gonna go down this way. I'm kind of digging it, and it does. So I was just sitting in my new little turny chair, and I noticed something right at my feet. That looks about as fresh a track as I've ever seen. Here in this wet gravel, I'm kind of looking around. I thought I saw a bunch, whenever I was walking the gravel trail, I thought I saw a bunch of tracks in there, and not just all moose. And there was some signs of the bears scratching at the trees and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. May be interesting. I am so happy that I have this awning by Big Country Off-Road, because if I didn't, this is what Alaska does a lot. So if you come to Alaska, you're going to experience a lot of your days that are going to have rain in them. So an awning, either on the vehicle that you own or the vehicle you bring or the vehicle you rent, is a good option to have. Very nice option to have. Good morning, everybody. We are up and at it. Camp has been taken down again. I guess I didn't record taking camp down. Is that something you guys want? I don't know. Anyway, we were going to head to Anchorage to Total Truck and get the suspension and all the stuff. I haven't even looked at my beard. It's probably all crazy. But yeah. We are here at Total Truck, which means the new lift. Okay. Get stickers. Stickers are fun. Dude, I'm so excited. Yeah! Very nice. Look at that. Like it. Right on. Perfect. Cool. I'm ready. Let's do it. Yeah.
All right, Ninja Tires over here.
Right on.
Hey, I'm Josh. We're here at Total Truck, getting ready to put a nice new lift kit on Mike's truck here.
That's a lot of BFGoodrich K03's sitting right there, all getting ready to be put on vehicles for the event. And here are mine. The Method wheels. This is, let's go. Got the black. And here are my tires. Yeah, that's taller.
movement of the tire. I'm just wondering, I'm gonna have to trim here on the fender. I'm wondering if it will clear this outer edge. Might as well take the plastic first, right?
All right, we are all finished up at Total Truck, and we're gonna head out to base camp, and you'll get more information about the event once I get there, and then we'll do a nice little walk around of what the truck now looks like with the new tires, lift, and rims. I cannot wait. This is gonna be fun. Oh my gosh. We're getting ready to head out.
Hand tight.
Make sure you get the butt shots. That's what every single YouTuber wants of me, my butt shots.
No, you can move. This is motion.
Oh, this?
Yeah. Point. Point. So here at Bird Creek Campground, they do have some hiking trails around here. I'm sure they're just really maintained nice hiking trails, nothing like some of you backpackers might want to experience. Joey, I'm talking to you. But these are just nice, like little campsite hiking trails, and I figured maybe since we're here, we might need to check those out. I know nothing about them at all. They've got little things sticking up. There's a four-way right here, and then over here, and you can see the people over there. They do have spots where, you know, it's just nice little motivational speeches. It's what I've seen so far. But let's go check it out a little bit. I don't know how much trail there is. We're gonna go this way. Hopefully I don't get too lost. And we'll just see what we can find. Let's go. Maybe those little trails, that one even says there's a toilet that way. So this must be a more main trail. So let's see. Beluga Public Use Cabin. Available for reservation. What? That thing looks awesome. I don't know if anybody's staying there, so I don't want to go check it out. Yeah, we're on the trail. Forgive me. I'll find out what trail this is. I don't know what it is right now. So that's the Indian to Girdwood multi-use trail, and we're in campsite. Oh, they don't have it marked. We're at campsite 20. There's a restroom here. I think we're like one of these two, or that one. We may be that one. I think we're that one. That one. I don't know. I'm not sure. But anyway, so we went up this way. Oh no, yeah, we were this one because we went around that way, or went up this way. So we'll go back down. What I'm trying to say is, I found out what the trail's called. It doesn't have a name. It's just the I guess it does. It's the multi-use trail. So let's get back on that trail and see what it's like. There's also the Beluga Lookout, but I don't know when you can go see the belugas. So I don't want to go there and not be able to see belugas. There are no cars. There are no cars parked at the spots for the cabin. So we're gonna go walk over there and check it out. I don't know if we're able to, but you know what? Everybody's pretty cool about things. I don't think it'd be a problem. Maybe I want to rent it someday. You know? Maybe. Might be kind of fun. Let's go check it out. I know you probably just got all reflection, but when you look in there, there's a table, there is an upstairs area. I couldn't tell like what's below the upstairs area. I'm doubtful that it's a bathroom. Very doubtful. I think these are just dry cabins with no real amenity to them. There's that back porch. Oh, I'm glad I came around this way. Yeah, there's a back porch. And let's go see. Okay, well, I was able to see better. There is not going to be any water. It's a dry cabin. Confirmed. The whole downstairs area is open. I think you could probably make the bench the bed. Looked like there was a bunch of like a wooden bench and a table, and then there's an upstairs area. Now this thing's not very big, so it's probably upstairs maybe sleep 2 or 4 people at the most. I don't know, look it up online, but then you can take the trail down that way too. I think a couple just walked down there that I passed on the trail, so I'm gonna go around this way. That way probably goes to Girdwood. I know it does. That way must go towards Indian. I'm not real sure what Indian is. I think it's a campground or something like that, but it may be a little town. Anyway, but we can go down the Girdwood way. I wonder if that's a sanctioned fire ring. It hasn't been thrown out yet. Wow. This is the Turnagain Arm, and they've got like the highest tide that rolls in or something crazy. Does it really fast. Looks like it's out because I see mush. So how fun is that to have like little spots on the trail, even on this really paved trail, that are just kind of like cool little hangout spots that, I mean, I guess you could start a fire. Definitely need to bring the bike back someday and just bomb down this trail. I think it's a multi-use trail, and I'm used to them in Oklahoma being bike trails. I don't know that it's technically a bike trail only or anything like that, but I do believe it's a bike trail. So yeah, I think that'd be kind of fun. Come down here, camp one night, and just ride up and down, or just come for a day use and ride it just to check it out. There's a couple whoops that look like they'd be a lot of fun. Man, I wonder what lives in there. This trail has been really cool. A lot of pretty things. It's fall colors, so that kind of helps. But it's just kind of fun. I'm glad I stayed here. I debated it, staying at Bird Creek. You know, it's a pay for kind of thing, but I'm glad I did. I think you could put this on your list. This, if you needed a pay for campsite, if you wanted you know, to get your stuff organized. Like, let's say that you were going through Anchorage on your way to, from the Kenai to Hatcher's Pass, from Hatcher's Pass to Kenai, whatever it may be. This may be a good little spot to stop and just kind of pull all your shit out, go through it, you know, have a nice toilet. I don't know, I don't know. I think it's just a good little spot. So this trail goes on for miles. They have places where you can camp right by it at Bird Creek, and there's even the little fun little spots where you can go check it out. But yeah, like you can park your vehicle and camp right by this trail. So if you're an active person, you need things to do at camp. I go back and forth. Sometimes I'm cool with just being chill, but every once in a while, like today, I needed to do something. I needed to get out. I needed to walk around. If I had my bike, I'd be riding my bike, like all those things. So yeah, got to find a way to bring my bike with me when I go. Got to find a way to do that. For anything, it would be nice just to be able to bike down the trail to see what's there. You know, things like that, just to see, like even whenever I camp somewhere and go kind of like this, kind of explore things. I can go to a lot more things, see and do a lot more things with the bike. All right, so for reference, when you're coming down the Turnagain Arm, there's the yellow gas station, Essential gas station. You'll come to the Bird Creek Campground and Trailhead, and then you will come to a T directly after that sign, and it'll have two signs for you. Well, several signs, but kind of telling you what to do. You want to camp, you're going that way, bike that way, no guns and no ATVs. Sorry, fun police. And then as you pull in, the pay station is super close. But drive through, see if there's a camp that you like. You actually have 30 minutes from the time that you park at one to the time that you need to pay. So you have 30 minutes to do that. It didn't ask me for what spot I wanted, just wanted my driver's license. So, or not driver's license, license plate. So have your license plate number, name handy, and you'll put that in, put your card in, pay your money, clip that at the little post where you're camping, and you're good to go. But here is the pay fee station right here. Push a button, it comes on. There you go. So I knew you guys were going to wonder how long that paved trail is. It doesn't even say it on that. So it's a mystery. As we go into camp, you've actually got your first campsites really close. There's places to park over there if you're day using the trailhead. So you're going to park over there, which is just on the other side of the base station. $5 usually is the day parking fee. I get one of those stickers that cost, I think, $60, $40. I don't know. I don't really care. But it goes towards the parks and stuff. So that way I don't have to run over there and pay money. Fine. Already paid. But here's campsite 1. Now the road is right there on this one because this is closer to the road, not closer to the arm. So normal kind of campsite. I'm not going to walk through every one of them, but that gives you an idea of a typical empty site. Mine actually can fit 2 cars, so I picked it so I can put the awning out. So we'll buzz through real quick. A lot of empty campsites. even though it says full. It is Sunday, so they probably just haven't removed everything. See, that one's a two vehicle size. The bathroom. Check that out real quick because everybody wonders. No toilet paper. So keep that in mind, Michael. No toilet paper. But this one. Still no toilet paper. But it's your typical Parks bathroom. Just a hole in the ground. Oh, someone's gonna camp there. There's a chair. So I have someone right across from me. They've already collected wood. Whew. I didn't. But anyway, it goes on like that for a while. There's quite a few campsites here. They're all really nice. There's not one. I didn't choose this one over another other than for tonight. It's close to the restroom. I'm only going to be here tonight. It's not like I'm camping here for a couple days. I typically don't like to camp near the restroom because it's a high traffic area. But like I said, I'm only camping tonight. Going to be leaving super early in the morning. So just kind of makes sense for this. Again, that's why a camp feed place near Anchorage makes sense. There's not a lot of, I say there's not a lot of places. Hatcher Pass is only about an hour away from Anchorage. So when you're coming, keep that in mind. Because it was amazing. I was only there for one evening. Blew me away. So much so that I was like, I can't go look at it anymore. I got to stop. And I got to plan out a trip to come out there. So that's what's going to be in the works. But that'll be for next year. Because they'll be closing probably pretty soon. I don't know when they close. But they close as soon as snow hits up there. Which will be faster than it hits where I live. Anyhow. But it was awesome. It rained a whole heck of a lot last night. Probably will rain tonight a lot as well. But I sleep really good when it does. Anyhow. I kind of dig this chair. I've been looking for a new chair. And I like my chair, but I wanted one that swiveled. Not so much here, but some of the other campsites that I go to, I gotta keep my head on a swivel all the time, in case there's some animal coming up on me, because it's Alaska, So I wanted to get a chair that swiveled. And then this company, I think their name's on it. Tech, but they've moved the E and the C, so TCEK RV. Yeah. TCEK. I don't know why companies don't make names easier to pronounce. Like, I'll get a request from a company that wants me to look at something, and I can't pronounce them, so half the time I say no. This time, it just so happened that I was looking for a swivel chair. And just like Google does and YouTube, as soon as I said it, boom, I got an email from a company. I think within about 24 hours. Pretty sure I said something to Sarah like, this is crazy. Let me tell you what just happened. Anyway, they said, hey, can we send you a chair? Sure. What's the strings? They just wanted me to do a video. Doing video. It extends out. It's pretty cool. I'm kind of digging it. And it does. And I weigh about 240. So It's supposed to handle 300 pounds or more, maybe more, 300 for sure. So I was just sitting in my new little turning chair, and I noticed something right at my feet. That looks about as fresh a track as I've ever seen here in this wet gravel. I'm kind of looking around. I thought I saw a bunch, whenever I was walking the gravel trail, I thought I saw a bunch of tracks in there and not just all moose. And there was some signs of the bears scratching at the trees and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know. May be interesting. If somebody else wants to walk through here. Looks like there's a couple little, like when they drag, looks like there's a couple more marks. This gravel's pretty loose right there. Totally possible. This is what Alaska does a lot. So if you come to Alaska, you're going to experience a lot of your days that are going to have rain in them. So an awning, either on the vehicle that you own or the vehicle you bring or the vehicle you rent, is a good option to have. Very nice option to have. Good morning, everybody. We are up and at it. Camp has been taken down again. I guess I didn't record taking camp down. Is that something you guys want? I don't know. We are here at Total Truck, which means the new lift on this thing is going on. We are here at Total Truck, which means the new lift on this thing is going on. And the name, for those of you that were on the All Over Overland Facebook page and voting, none of you won. Hedwig is the name. Hedwig? Yeah. It's my daughter's favorite character from Harry Potter, and it's a white owl. So it just kind of makes sense. Anyway, we're here. We're going to do this today.
Hey, I'm Josh. We're here at Total Truck, getting ready to put a nice new lift kit on Mike's truck here.
That's a lot of BFGoodrich K03's sitting right there, all getting ready to be put on vehicles. And here are mine. The Method wheels. This is, let's go. Got the black. And here are my tires. Yeah, that's taller.
$23.
23?
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me.
Alright, this is the best looking setup. Yeah, tire setup so far. Those look good.
Good Lord. Yeah,
You're going bigger.
going bigger for sure.
Width-wise,
Right on. The price probably not too different.
probably about ½ inch wider. Maybe closer to an inch. Yeah, 3/4 inch.
Nice. Influencers from all over the world are here, and we are going to take them on a guided trail run.
Is it even?
Right on. We are headed out to the trail to do our pre-run, so this should be interesting. It's pretty messy.
I need the body to go
Towards the driver's side?
towards the passenger side,
Towards the passenger side.
so I can get this thing moved up. I only need a little bit more. Oh, okay, good. Now I need someone to push from the other side.
While holding this?
No, just push from the other side and get it even for me.
Yeah, now we got to even out the axle.
Yeah.
Oh, so not. It's nowhere near even.
There you go. Hold it there. Hold it there.
Drive a Land Cruiser, they said. It'll be reliable, they said.
You're gonna fix it with a ratchet strap and it'll be fine.
They said.
Lift it, they said.
You jinxed yourself.
Worked fine the whole time, but boy,
You must have heard a noise when you first popped. It must have been.
well, yeah, but it was still looked like it was tight.
Yeah.
Obviously, it wasn't. Is it even? Does it look even?
Maybe.
Looks good to me.
Well, I mean, if you bury it where it was before, then that's all that.
It's close for
That's
visual
where
work.
it'd be before, wouldn't it?
That's a safe bit. It's scary when you get to the top too as well because you can't see where it goes.
I'm impressed that you made it up there though. No problem, dude. That's awesome. Did you just had your rear locker on? What gear were you
Not
in?
very lucky. I was in high the whole way up.
You were in high?
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
And then it was like we got to the
Maybe
top.
that's
the
why.
BFG's, man.
Maybe
Got
it
to
was
the
big
top and it was like, brrrr. I was like, come on.
I was in low second.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Because we went and did the mud run and then they got stuck and we got stuck. That's where we're going to do the mud run spot. So you know where you at the Y you turn left.
This is amazing. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. It's so beautiful out here. What an opportunity to come out here and be a guide for the BFGoodrich K03 tire launch with the Alaska Overlander total truck. Thanks, Craig. Thanks, the guys at the shop. I just can't. Yeah, unbelievable. All right, first stop of the day is the Forks Roadhouse, and it is where we're gonna break up into two groups. One goes mud, one goes sand, and then we'll switch, and then we'll get back together, meet here, head out again. So we are at the first obstacle section, and that is what we're calling the sand pit, which is a little bit of sand. It's Alaska sand, so it's a little different. But all of the guys that are here for the event are getting to have fun with their vehicles. Then they'll swap driver and rider, and the next person gets to do it. So just kind of fun to watch everybody get out here, dip into the bowl, and just have some fun.
Before you parking up on a rock, like we talked about, we're around 25 psi in the tires. But if you take a look, you can see, we talked about it being functional as well as aesthetic. It looks good, but it needs to function, needs to work. So if you take a look, you can see having the sculpture far down on the sidewall. In this kind of situation, you can see really the lugs are gripping and providing traction in a completely different direction than you were used to just for the rolling treadmill. So that's kind of the highlight of that is that how much that sidewall works. And a lot of times after you're out wheeling, you'll see what you would traditionally see, the wear pattern on the tread. You'll see that on the side lugs also.
The sidewall becomes the tread.
It does.
Yeah, the camera.
All right, we made it to one of our stops. It looks like we're doing some gold panning and everything. But yeah, let's go check out some gold panning.
I'll get you the gold nugget.
What's the trick?
Alright, well,
Right on.
Is that you have your pan and you can see the shape of the pan underneath there. And so you want this point of the pan right here to always be the lowest point of your pan. So when you're panning, you don't want to dump it too much, but you don't want to hold it too flat either, because then your material won't come off the top. So typically you'll get it soaked in water, and you can see how that stuff in the middle is not moving quite yet. So we haven't turned it quite into a slurry yet. So you'll want to keep going until now you can see that it's all moving together. Well, we've turned it into a slurry, and now all the gold's all dropped out of this. It's all on the bottom now, just that quickly.
Wow.
So once you get that far, you can go ahead and pick out the rocks and get the bigger stuff out and get it down again, and you can see that it kind of solids back up again here in the middle. You see how it gets solid again. So we'll get it back in the water, and you don't have to be careful as long as the gold stays in the bottom of the pan. So you'll get it like that, and all those fines will come to the top. And typically what I like to do is I like to keep rinsing it until you get all the mud out of there. So that way there you can kind of see what you're doing. So we'll kind of keep swishing it around, swishing it around. Now we know that all the gold's already fallen out because it's so much heavier. So at this point you can kind of just rake some of these bigger pieces off the top. Kind of get it down to that fine stuff. And like I was saying about keeping that one spot down to the lowest, so you go like that and kind of shake it. Now we know where our gold is resting down here because that's our lowest spot. Tip the pan up, kind of wash some of that stuff off the top. Then we do it again. Nice little swirl pattern. Stop at that angle, dump her out, rinse that stuff off the top, and we just keep doing that. And as you pour it off the top, once you stop shaking, the gold is rested, and you just pour that stuff right off the top, rinse it out of there, and just keep doing it until you get down to these lower ends. Throw out your bigger rocks, and you get down that far, and just want to rinse off this top. You don't want to rinse in here because your gold hopefully is in there. And now that you've done that, then we'll rock it back like this and gently swirl the stuff around there. And there's gold all right here. You see those little flakes right there? That's all gold.
What you're looking for is that really fine stuff.
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah. Here's another couple of pieces there. There's another piece there, and it all hides in that black sand. You can see how that sand's really black in here. That black sand is magnetite, so it's magnetic sand. It's actually what rare earth magnets are made out of. Is that black sand there? So it's
got value too, right?
It's got value too.
The business will get in no problem.
Oh, that's very good to meet you. Can we interview? All right, come on.
All right, so we're also taking our lunch break and moose burgers. How the tacos? What? Out here? Yeah, I'm getting spoiled.
like see this in Iceland, but there's a lot more of trees here. So Iceland has a lot of, we have trees and low bushes.
It's called the Fair and Fall Festival, and it's like a whole bunch of
Even worse, have the rain coming this way.
All right, so it's day 2 of the BFGoodrich K03 event here in Alaska. We're in Talkeetna. I don't know if I've even said that yet. So we're in Talkeetna and we meet here at the lodge, and then each morning we take, I don't know, about 20 or so content creators, out racers, like all kinds of different BFG people. We take them out on the trails just outside of Talkeetna. And it was a blast yesterday, so we've got another new group that'll be out here today. Cannot wait to get started. Yesterday was fun. We panned for gold. We had moose burgers, halibut tacos at lunch. Like this is not the way I normally overland. So this is a whole different experience. This isn't even the way we trail ride. All right, so we're day 2, guiding BFGoodrich K03 driver experience. We're back at the fork now. We go to the sand or the mud, and then after we switch, so that everybody can do that, then we'll actually go on the trail like we did yesterday. So another great experience, another group of new drivers for this. So yeah. So here's one of the sections that we have kind of set up to be able to kind of give an experience for the drivers to know what the tires can do. This is kind of a warm up before we get onto the actual trail. So this is kind of a staged experience, but this is what we run into when we're in Alaska. And so these tires have been awesome so far. In the element. Sitting here waiting for the guys to get through the mud section, and I'm in a staging area, and then once they come through here we'll go down, and then we'll meet up, kind of do a potty break, and then we will head out to the trail.
So, you know, with an all-terrain tread pattern, it does typically get clogged up in the mud. But this right here is the shoulder and the mud phobic bars actually doing their job and working. And so as you roll through that contact patch, that mud phobic bar ends up getting...
It breaks the suction.
Breaks the suction and then leaves that part behind so that you get traction the next way around.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But you can literally see it working right there.
That is awesome.
so the driving experience is about finished. We are at our last little stop, which is a potty break, and then we're heading back into Talkeetna. Everybody has had a blast. This has been so much fun. I can't wait to see everybody's content from this event. So yeah, hashtag K03. So I made the video the other day about the only 37 BFGoodrich K03's in the world were in Alaska, and somebody responded with, and? So here's your and, buddy. They're on this Gladiator, and we're outside of the Talkeetna Lodge here in Talkeetna, Alaska. We just got finished with the guided tours. We're gonna go have dinner.
Yo, get the speaker box loud, hitting that stuff till you hearing that sound.